Welcome to Hoosier Hares and Homestead. My name is Mark. I'm on the road Sunday afternoon. It is not quite 4:30. There's the lake that I was at last week. I think I videotaped a little bit about that lake. This is called distracted driving. I know it is. But it is about 4:30 in the afternoon, and it's 3:30, daylight savings time. I was sitting on the couch. I was watching a football game and just decided that it is too nice outside to be sitting on a couch, sitting indoors. I mean, I kind of got up to date on some YouTube channels that I follow. There's no way in the world that I can justify being indoors on a day like today, because I know in a few weeks it's gonna be lousy weather. So I am headed out of town. I'm heading north out of the town that I live in northeast Indiana, and I am heading out to a state and wildlife property that is probably 20-30 miles or minutes away. It's going to take me about a half hour to get there. And I am hoping to find a little pond or small lake out there that I can get access to, where I can just be by myself and actually drown some worms and maybe catch fish or two. I don't know that I'll bring home anything at all, but I just need to get outdoors. It's really nice out. So I'm gonna turn this phone off and put it down before I hurt somebody else or myself. And I use my GoPro camera to take some pictures of the way out, the drive out there, because some of these leaves are pretty nice. So, see you in a minute. Right up in here, it's a big gravel pit. I got a big pit on this side over here, but right here, going back through those woods right there, big gravel pit, and used to be fished real heavy, and they got the no trespassing signs up and all that. But was it last year or the winter before that, they had a guy fall through the ice, and he ended up dying, and it was really a mess. So now they don't let anybody fish out there anymore. You gotta be careful on those gravel pits. Well, this is northeast Indiana. First week in November. lot of the crops are out of the fields. Kind of give you an idea of some of the landscape around where I live. Not much out here. A lot of farms. A buddy of mine lives there. Good squirrel woods. Alright, we're back to distracted driving again. Favorite time of year in northeast Indiana. Love seeing the trees just changing color. Crops are out of the field. The deer are starting to move. You can see them now that the crops are out of the field. It's squirrel season. Weather's really comfortable. I haven't been down this way in several months. When we first came back from Cambodia, we had some friends of ours graciously let us stay in a cottage that they have on a lake that is that I've already passed. And I used to work out here in this, oh, sorry about that. I used to work out here in this town. This town's called North Webster. But our house is, it's in the southern part of the county. It's not up this way. So I don't get up this way very often. I don't have any reason to get up here anymore. Let's look at this. This is gorgeous out there. I don't know if this phone's going to pick it up or not. Alright, I'll turn this thing off till I get back on the state property. I had better slow down. I'm in a hurry to get out there to the lake, and I come into that town. It's 40 miles an hour coming around a corner, and I was 10 over easy. And there was a local cop sitting there, but it appears that they either didn't have radar on, or they could just tell by my demeanor that I am on my way to do no harm. They are not following me, so that's good. And I just passed another local law enforcement official he was heading south. Got to slow down. Alright, let me show you some of this landscape we're going to. Generally a flock of turkeys hanging around here, or there was last year. I don't expect to see them out now, but every once in a while you'd see them during the day walking around. When I see them, I'll slow down or stop. We're not quite on the state ground yet, but we're pretty close. Some of my favorite ground to go to when I just need to get away or get out and just walk around. Spend a lot of time out here. Used to. Now that I live in town, I don't spend as much, but I really enjoy it out here. And I'm gonna park up where I used to go squirrel hunting. There's a pond back in there, and I'm going to just see if there's any fish in there at all. That is, if there's no other squirrel hunters or bow hunters. I don't know if they let bow hunters hunt the state ground or not. I can't remember. I've never hunted it for deer. I'll hunt out here for squirrel, and I've been out here for rabbits as well. But I like it out here. Pretty. It sure is pretty. And on Sunday afternoons it gets crowded. I've been back here. I wonder if I could fish out here. I'll pull in here, see if anybody else is out here. Oh, lake closed to fishing. That sucks. Well, there was a lake there. I was going to pull in, but it's got a sign up. Wait a second. I said, I'm going to go back. Oh, jeez. Spin this truck around and we'll go back and check that out. Because it said lake closed. I thought it said October 15th or something. Yeah, there's guys up here anyways. These guys probably squirrel hunting. I go back in there. Go squirrel hunting. I'm gonna spin around. Just turn around here. Nah, I may end up parking here anyways. Oh jeez. You guys ain't got nothing better to do than go with me on a Sunday drive, do you? About 10 till 4 on Sunday afternoon. I don't want to screw these guys' hunts up. I'm assuming that's what they're doing. Keep it in between the ditches. All right, let's see what this sign says. Lake closed to fishing, October 15th to ice up. I'll just drive back here, show you this lake. Pretty back here. Sure is pretty. Don't mind my air fresheners and stuff getting in the way. Alright, I'm gonna turn it off. We'll come back on here. You ain't gonna believe this. I can't get into my truck. I was gonna go do some walking around and then I locked my truck, which my key fob is not working. My keys won't turn the lock on my door. But because this is an old truck and I busted out the back window, I've got my hillbilly access. I'm gonna slide in there and unlock my doors. That wasn't pretty, but it got the job done. Gosh, it's ridiculous. It's real pretty out here. But I should have brought my 22. You hear those gunshots. There's a range right on the other side of those trees. But I can hear the squirrels up in here. I hear them barking and chattering. But all I got's a fishing rod, so. But it's pretty out here. I moved locations. I wouldn't get any bites. I've never fished this water. I don't know how deep it is or anything. I'm standing on this log. It's falling out here in the water. I think there'd be some sort of fish in here. Guess we'll find out if there's anything right around here. It's quiet out here. Without knocking that camera down. Not gonna go away, skunk. I call that bluegill. I foul hooked him on the fin, but that's who was out there getting my bait. nice. I'll let them go though. See if they'll hit on that little bitty waxworm. Fish are dark. Water's really dark. This is a big old hog. I'll try to get him off without dropping my camera, my phone into the drink. But that is a nice, nice bluegill. Number 3. They're really not hitting out here, but I'll take them like this. I'm not keeping any, I'm just throwing them back. That's a big fish. Big fish. I wish I'd had my camera on for that last one. I was just looking around, looking at the sun setting on these trees, and there's some ducks. There were some ducks across the way that got spooked up. And the fella across the lake on the right hand side here to me, I don't know if you could hear that, but he shot a squirrel. There was another one right there. And so I wasn't watching my bobber. I just switched from bee moths to night crawlers, and all of a sudden I felt a tug on the line. I couldn't find my bobber, and that dude buried it. And he was bigger than my hand, longer than my palm to my fingertips. So he's probably about 9 inches. It was a nice bluegill. I'm about ready to wrap it up here. I've had some fun. It's been relaxing. I just get out here, spend a little time outdoors. Try not to fall off this log while I'm trying to videotape and catch fish. If my GoPro camera was working, you'll see a couple of the others. I only caught 3, but I think I got them all on camera at some point, either when I caught them or after the fact. So, all right. Well, it's very peaceful out here. Just what I needed. I hope whatever you're doing it your way, and you're refreshed and relaxed, ready to start the week back up. If you have a chance, get outdoors, enjoy nature.
guys have a great week. God bless.